Hey guys, we just wanted to take a second to let you know that GMM is up for Show of the Year at the Streamy Awards.
But we need your votes and tweets to win.
You can vote by tweeting, I vote for hashtag Good Mythical Morning for Show of the Year at the hashtag Streamies, or you can vote by clicking on the link in the description.
Now your tweets have to include hashtag Good Mythical Morning, the word vote, and hashtag Streamies. You can also retweet our tweet, and that will count as a vote.
Voting continues through September 17th, and you can tweet vote 100 times per day.
Press pause now and do it. Let's show the world what mythical beasts are made of.
Thanks for being your mythical best.
Rhett, what on earth? I've been looking for you everywhere. Don't you ever do that again. Now let's go get some ice cream.
Okay. I was right here the whole time. Just right here the whole time.
I know you were. My eyes are watering. Can you see I'm about to cry?
You spit right in my left eye.
Did I?
Yeah.
Just when?
Just when you got mad at me.
Sorry. You should keep that thing closed when I'm that close to you. Yeah, my eyes are watering.
You know, I gotta say, I would recommend, you were talking about slumber parties, I would recommend slumber parties. No, I would recommend doing what we just did as opposed to doing what we did during our sleepovers. We would like have somebody's like birthday party and we would all stay over their house and we did that thing where you make each other faint. That's like dangerous.
No, do not do that.
And you can die.
Right.
But this staring at each other's faces, no one's gonna die.
That's the future, man. That's the future. But you will be turned into a monster or like a flying, it's like you became a bird. Your eyebrows became a bird, dude. Welcome to Good Mythical More. I wonder if you could do it. We should just upload videos of us staring into a camera for 10 minutes, and then you could play with us.
Or you could just
in a slumber party
You
setting.
could just look at a picture of us for a long time.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't think it works that way.
Listen, just download a picture of us. You already downloaded one.
It's got to be. It's got to be dimly lit.
Dimly light it and look at it.
Okay, you remember when we asked you to go over to the Mythical Survey and fill that out a while back? Well, we have some results. We're gonna go through a few of those with you right now, and this is going to be massively interesting.
Well,
no, I mean, I'm not. It is interesting.
Well, first of all, it was a resounding success for us as we processed this survey. So we just want to give you a big thank you to all of you.
Over 55,000 of you actually completed the survey,
and it was only open for 4 days, right, Stevie? So, yeah, we were ecstatic that, 55 grand over 4 days. That's how much money we made.
Usually we talk, when you're only talking about money when you say 55 grand of y'all. We got $1 a piece.
We did not make any money off of the survey. That wasn't the point. What we did was 55,000 people over 4 days. It's pretty impressive to me because numbers don't mean anything to me. Man.
Do you want me to make this into a true or false thing for you?
Yeah, because numbers are so crazy to me.
True or false, Link? 21%.
I can't guess stuff.
21% of our audience are the people who filled out the survey are between the ages of 13 and 24.
13 and 24 years old?
Mm-hmm. Months old. All toddlers.
71% are between 13 and 24?
I said 21%. You must have seen it because it is 71%. Oh. You're pretty bad at acting like you didn't know what it was.
No, I
thought it is 71.
I thought you said 71, but
well,
maybe I had read it. I have read all of this stuff.
Oh, you have?
So yeah, I've looked at all the survey results.
Well, this isn't gonna work. So hold on, so 71% of y'all are between the ages of 13 and 24.
And if you were 13 or younger, you couldn't fill out the survey. We couldn't allow you to do it for legal reasons or something. But we captured how many of you are 13 and under and couldn't fill out the survey, so even that was beneficial.
15%.
15%?
15% of the people, 15% of you were too young to fill out the survey, but like I said, that was helpful. What I was trying to say when I got off on the whole grand tangent was We learned a lot, and the point is not to just take you through everything that you told us, but we just wanted to close the loop and tell you that it was meaningful and that it was very helpful to us. But there are a few things, like what Rhett just went through, that we will share with you. But we're not going to share everything because it'll bore you, and it was useful for us, but not necessarily useful for you, I don't think. But what else did we learn?
Well, I think it's good to know about other mythical beasts and kind of know what.
Yeah. I mean, we should.
65% of you guys are from the United States, which means that 35% of you are not from the United States. The second two countries are Canada and UK.
Love the UCks.
That's the Canadians and the United Kingdomers at 6.8% each.
Oh, they're tied. Canadians and UCers?
and the United Kingdomers are tied at 6.8% each. Now this is interesting. 53.6% of respondents were female. That's the majority, Link. While 44.8 were male.
Now, that doesn't surprise me. Our audience is slightly more male than female when you look at like YouTube analytics. Yeah. But in general, I believe that females are more willing to fill out a survey than males. And that theory
they're more responsive.
Has been substantiated.
So I think between the YouTube analytics and between this survey, that means that we've got about a 50-50 split, gender split.
What else did we learn? I mean, some of the stuff in terms of your viewing habits, 75% watch every day, watch YouTube every day. 80% watch more than 3 hours of YouTube weekly. We may have a problem. No. Well, our show, if you add it all up on a weekly basis, if you watched everything, that would be 50. That'd be an hour, yeah. Hour time 100. That'd be a couple hours.
I mean, a couple hundred hours.
What else is interesting on this? 83% watch at least 5 episodes of GMM weekly.
61% watch 5 episodes of Good Mythical More weekly. So that those 65% of you, or 61% of you, are watching this right now. Weird. 65% of you have shared a Good Mythical Morning video. Thanks for that.
That's great. Did we capture how many people watch, like binge watch on the weekend? Because we have anecdotal data points of people saying, you know, we watch them all on the weekend.
We did a binge watch question.
We should have done that. I don't know if we.
But it is.
But we kind of know that happens.
It is cool to know that a majority of you have shared a Good Mythical Morning video, which, you know, I think that's obviously the key. That's the key.
Keep doing that.
The show Beast. Continuing to grow is introducing more and more people to the Mythical Beast community.
Now we ask an interesting question to ascertain what other channels you guys subscribe to besides us. Who else you watched on YouTube? And here are the top 8 in reverse order of what you at least wrote in. Grace Helbig coming in at number 8, or maybe that's number 9 if you count us as number 1. I'm assuming you watch us the most.
Oh, wow.
But that may not be true. So Grace, and then Geek and Sundry was written in, because this was write-in, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there weren't even choices, so we didn't kind of seed you with any answer here. You just kind of had to put who else you watch. Geek and Sundry, number 7. PewDiePie, number 6. Jenna Marbles, number 5. Are any of those surprising to you? I mean, you got the gamer thing with PewDiePie. I'm definitely not surprised by number 5, the Vlog Brothers.
Right.
Because they're vlog based, they're talk based, they're 2 guys who talk about stuff in a very loose definition of the term. Talk. Do they really talk? I mean, they're so smart. They just think things into existence. I was just trying to make a stupid Vlog Brothers joke. about how smart they are.
I understand.
I don't really.
Very smart
I
joke.
actually don't understand.
Super smart joke.
And then who are we at? Number 8,
Number 3.
7, 6.
Graveyard Girl, which this is.
We haven't met her.
We've never met her before, but we've definitely seen her content. And the interesting thing is she approaches things in a similar way a lot of times. Like she does like the as seen on TV stuff and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's not surprising that you guys watch a lot of her content.
And then number 2, Vsauce, which that makes sense. I can see that. And then number 1, can you guess?
I can guess. Markiplier.
You know, we had him on Ear Biscuits. We had him on Song Biscuits, and then we just released the animation that he collaborated with us on. But I think that was the survey went out before that. I didn't know if like us doing those things kind of like planted him kind of more in the forefront. I mean, he's got a lot of momentum, so he's on the forefront of a lot of your minds anyway. So a lot of gamer community overlap in this list. I think that's interesting to note, and not just vlog or talk based or information based, even though those things are popping up in there. Jenna is really the only like comedy specific, but I mean vlogger too.
And Grace.
And Grace, yeah.
What should Rhett and Link do next? This is in reverse order.
The first thing is the number 1 thing people wanted you to do. And then
Right, so I'm going starting from the bottom, just like the
okay.
last one. Right? A scripted series, so like comedy series, that's written, that's not just two guys talking. Gaming content. People want to see gaming content. A movie.
A movie.
And the number 1 thing, of course, this was multiple choice, so we suggested these things. But the number 1 choice out of those multiple choices was a live show.
A live show. So that makes sense to me. If
And that
like,
means like going around like a traveling live show, right?
yeah,
That's
if you
what
wanna meet us,
A
then that
tour.
would be the easiest way to do that. Would be us doing a live tour. And if we're going to address these in any way, I would say that we have no immediate plans to do a live show. But the fact that you've asked us for it has made us more. It's given us pause to maybe think about it. We're going to do that right now.
You want to pause?
All right. So we'll think about it. A movie. I'd love to make a movie. I'd love to make that happen. Let's see if we can turn some wheels.
Turn it.
Let's turn the wheels right now. Now, we'll see if we can turn some wheels. Knobs, perhaps. Gaming content. That's something to think about for like a hot minute. Let's do that.
You've never said that ever. You've never used that phrase until right now. Let's think about that for a hot minute.
Is gaming content going to happen? Are we going to the gaming content?
Boy,
Probably not.
yeah, I don't know. We don't game.
So many people do it so well, and we would do it so horribly. And then someone's also like Conan does it so horribly that now if we did it horribly, it'd be like we're
Right,
copying him.
he did the thing that we would have done.
Scripted series, we should definitely do that because at least it
Definitely.
was on your list, but it was the last thing. Especially if it leads to a movie and a live show where we do gaming content.
Oh yeah, live gaming. How about that?
Right.
And then we make a documentary about that.
No, but let's stop fiddle farting around here and let's get to the controversial question. A lot of you guys were tweeting the final question on the survey: who has better hair, Rhett or Link? And we made you answer every single question. So like there were tweets about, oh gosh, I can't just skip this one because you can't skip any of them, right? Now we didn't know this question was going to be on there. And so before we tell you the results, I'm going to say that, Stevie, this was your idea, right?
Yeah, but I wrote in the voice of Rhett, so actually Rhett did know.
What do you mean you wrote in the voice of Rhett? What does that mean?
Knew it. It said, I think it said.
Oh,
something
yeah,
like,
because right
who
after-
has better hair, me or Link?
Right. So okay, let's just start.
Right.
Let's start with the fact that.
So are you trying to pick a fight here?
Well, here's what I'll say. So the results show that 75% of you think I have better hair than me. But let's just talk about that for a second, because
it's not
It
true.
was in my voice, so you could argue that people would be like, well, Rhett's asking, so he might be looking for self-affirmation, even though I didn't ask it. Stevie asked it and used my voice. But I actually.
But psychologically, that does tip the scales.
I think it tips the scales towards Link because people
My
be
hair's
like,
out of place right
why
now,
are you going to be
too.
asking that question? You have the nerve to ask that question? I'm voting for Link. So I think the real number is probably 85% of you, maybe 95, maybe 90% of you think I have better hair, which is cool. But 75 is good. It's good enough for me.
Are you trying to rip us apart from the inside, Stevie?
No.
Yeah, what do I think about this? I'm gonna focus on the 25%, you know, and say thank you to you 25% who are going with my hair as being better.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even in that 25%, right?
Really?
I'd say your hair's a little bit better. There's a little remnant of peanut butter in there.
All right.
Lizzie's mom voted for your hair.
She did.
Yeah,
Your
she
mom
took the survey.
Took the survey,
Oh, yeah.
and how do you know she voted for my hair?
She told me.
She
Wow.
told you.
Yeah.
Margaret voted for my hair.
Yep.
I'm usually pretty popular with the moms. That's surprising.
No.
Um,
Actually bothers you. You're like, oh.
No, I don't really care. I would like to go with a new hairstyle though. Maybe this is the thing to push me over the edge.
What do you want to do? Let's figure it out.
I wanna shave it on one side like Demi Lovato.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, you should.
You should. It was like when I took my glasses off for the steering thing. It was like, wow, you look like a totally different person. And then if the hair was gone,
Let's figure something out right now. Just you can do with your hands. Just do something different
what
right
do you
now.
mean, like this? And
No,
this?
like use your hands to make a different
Do we
hairstyle.
have any more peanut butter?
Just make something different. Just
Like if I do the.
what if you got rid of the part?
No, let's just say that this is shaved.
Middle part.
Yep.
Down the middle?
Middle
yeah.
middle part is so in right now.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah, it is, man. It's like super 70s. Do as good of a middle part as you can. Like just go for it, like real hard. Oh. This is what your survey results are leading to right here.
I'm looking in the mirror, but it's mirrored, so it's not.
That's not bad.
A lot of real
A lot of
estate
forehead
up here.
showed up.
A lot of real estate. See, like if I did something like this, it's just.
What about
I'll keep the glasses.
what about parting in the middle, but it comes down? It still comes down like bangs, but it's parted in the middle.
My eyes are still watering, especially now.
You know what I'm saying? Like take it and grab it and pull it down in a way. So it covers the forehead up, but it's still parted in the middle. Yep. Oh yeah. That's not bad.
I feel my percentage points going down further.
And pull the wings back. What if you did part in the middle, but you pulled the wings back?
What's the song?
I mean,
Look like John Hamm.
man up in here.
I'm trying to find the middle.
Just leave some sprayed out hairs on the forehead. That's a good look. That's not bad, Link. I think people would be into that. Vote below. Would you have voted for Link if his hair looked like this?
No, but seriously, if I were to change my hairstyle completely, what would I do?
I would do like a
Man bun.
like a crop in on the side.
A man bun?
Yeah.
Like this?
You're doing
Close.
man bun.
Set the wings free first though.
Like, what would you do? You're talking about, Stevie?
What do you mean?
what is it
Like
called?
let
Like
him
a
go?
Fade? Like a like
Cut them off.
Like let him go.
Yeah, let them go.
Let him fly away.
Like basically get rid of the sides.
yeah, like a fade in, like a fade up of the sides.
You want the World War II.
Like I'm
period.
simulating that.
Yeah.
What if you did that? What if you faded up the sides, man?
Would there be mutiny?
But you left it long on top.
He's really thinking about it, I can tell.
I look at myself sometimes and I'm like,
You look
wanna
so
be-
much. You look so much different. You look so much different when you show your forehead.
I'd like to unleash the forehead. What about this? Just this? Yeah, I got a widow's peak.
If it parted on the side, maybe it's doing
Like
like
it-
like an 80s Superman Clark Kent thing, maybe.
That with a fade? Maybe like a rockabilly thing?
That's like a Macklemore.
Yeah, you
haircut.
have to leave it like a little bit long on the top and then
You might need to
down
do
the
that.
sides.
Like this. And it's really, guys, it's really all about
That's what it looks
the look on my face. Like, if I look like I mean it, that helps, right? If I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, look, it's what Mick whatever from Grey's Anatomy.
dreamy?
There you go.
Oh, I went the wrong way with it.
Oh, that's what we're talking about right there.
There we go. That's more like it.
The Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
The greasy
Robert-
Twilight.
So I'm trying, so then it would be like you're trying to be like wrapped.
No, my hair doesn't actually look like his.
Rot.
See, and then
Oh. Well,
Not that.
all of this. I have to have this expression.
Oh man.
I mean, really, let's deal with the if you can deal with the forehead for like a week.
I think you got to keep the forehead covered at least somewhat. You keep the forehead covered until you have to reveal it, like late in life, you know, like when you go
My
bald.
forehead was revealed my entire life. It's just now you realize that my eyes are in the center of my head, not like in the top of it. Right? And then if I shaved all of this, like he's showing me a picture of a long-haired, what's that?
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
I'll believe in you.
Yeah, you can do it.
See now, you can see the ears,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then get rid of this
What do you guys think about that?
floaty head. Got to get a new bobblehead.
If he shaves up the sides, that's fine.
If I
Why do you
zzz-
Yeah,
think
you got to get
sides,
rid of the
though?
sides.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
like
is
the
simulating
sides.
that it's shaved.
He needs to go shorter than that.
I think it'll make this part of my face look too big.
Oh no, you're creeping into Conan territory.
I'm creeping into Conan.
All right, we'll keep experimenting on.
I
Link's
look
hair.
a lot older now, but I know I looked a little too boyish.
I looked a little too boyish.
Let me, you guys, Photoshop it up, guys. Photoshop it up. All right, guys, I'll think about it. But the mythical beasts have spoken. I'm okay with that.